Hey, floss tube. Hiya, this is the Stitching Colourist with Shelley Lewis. So today's video, I really wanted to do today's video as I was initially going to do it as a colour and chat because I haven't done a colour and chat video in quite a while now because I did have a long break from colouring because I just couldn't, with the op and my back and everything. I did go off colouring for a while, so I had a long break from it, but I'm slowly trying to get back into it now, and I wanted to do a colouring chat today as in membrel as well, but I can't find my tripod. I don't know where it is. I've still got the old one, which is broke, but that's absolutely awkward. But I might have to do that if I do want to do a colouring chat, because my new my new tripod that I bought, I don't know where I've put it. Since we had the change round, it's obviously somewhere. It's hard to miss. But where I've put it, I don't know. I just can't find it. So today we're going to be doing the second part to my kind of a mid-year WIP parade. Now, I saw the Boogie Stitcher do this a while ago. I watched the first, second and third video. Absolutely love watching her videos because they were really nice to watch as well after I had my op and I couldn't sit up and craft, so I had to lie down most of the time. So I found myself lying down on my side watching the Boogie Stitchers up there mid-year WIP parade on the TV, and it was absolutely lovely. I'm going to leave her link in the description below if you're not following her already. She has some lovely WIP. She does counted cross stitch as well as stamp cross stitch. Now, before I quickly go into the video, I just want to know, a lot of you, if you are here on FlossTube and you don't watch my colouring videos, or you're not part of the colouring community, this week was quite a bit of a sad day, really, because we found out that we lost such a lovely woman from the colouring community. I'm getting tearful. I don't know why, but I just am. I get emotional about stuff like this. Yeah, Lisa, if you do follow the colouring community, you'll know Lisa from Lisa's Colouring Corner. She sadly passed away on the 30th of August. She was battling cancer, and sadly she lost the battle to cancer. All I can say is she was a very strong and courageous lady. Her colouring channel, her YouTube channel, I loved. It's kept me company a lot of the times while I've either been crafting myself or colouring myself. I was a subscriber to her for quite a while now, quite a few years, and I'd always watch her videos on YouTube, like colouring chats or finished pages, or haul videos. I got enabled quite a lot by Lisa's Colouring Corner, bless her. Yeah, so she just gave me company while I did my own crafts, and yeah, sadly she passed away. My thoughts, I send my condolences and my thoughts and love to her family. She was a big, massive part of the colouring community, and yeah, she will be very much missed. So I'm going to get back onto the video now, because like I said, me and emotional stuff, sometimes we just don't get along well. So yeah, so being as I can't find my my tripod, it's decided to go walkabouts. So I thought it was in my autumn, and it wasn't. We're gonna go with the second part to my WIP parade. So I've got my tub out here. This one, we're gonna go through this tub today. and we're going to have a look at what we've got in here. And apparently the first one, I've got an invisible whip. I've just found that in there. I don't know where that's come from, but yeah, it must have been from a different whip. So which side shall we start? No, this isn't a whip. This is actually no, so I'm not entirely sure why that's in here. I won't take it out because obviously there's nothing to show you, but I'll show you what it is anyway. It's a Titanic kit. It's supposed to be stitched on a 14 count Aida, and the stitch count is 200 by 144 stitches, which to me that don't feel like much for this. And that is what it is, the Titanic. I've got all threads in there for it because I kitted it up years ago, but I haven't stitched it yet. I haven't started it. Maybe someday soon. That's not a whip. I got that from a stitching retreat. Actually, I think I might have got this from this September retreat last year. It's a Mirabilia kit and it's Portrait of Veronica. I haven't started it yet. I haven't got the fabric in here for it, but I think I have got some fabric that might do it. I haven't started on that because I'm obviously working on my 2 other Mirabilias. Oh God, have I got anything in here that I've started? That's another chart with some threads. Apparently this is a Robin Williams chart that I've not stitched yet. There is some in here that I've started, I promise you. This one is a kit that I've not started yet. Yeah, it's the evil mother out of Cinderella. So far, this Whip Parade is like a stash. We've got Sleeping Beauty. I've actually got 2 of those. I'm sure I've got 2. Right, now we're getting to a couple of whips. So we've got Back to the Future. I've had that a bit of a while now. It's a DIY kit. I know a few people are not too keen on DIY kits. I find DIY kits a bit of a hit and miss, really. Yeah, sometimes you can get a really bad kit where the stamping's absolutely diabolical, because I've had it myself. I really have had it myself. But then other times you can get a kit which is stamped quite well, but the edges aren't serged, but you get a really thick margin. It's like this one. Sorry, I have got quite a lot of, well, not quite a lot, but I've got long parked threads. So this is where I'm up to on here at the moment on this. So I stitched a fair bit, to be fair. I was stitching in the top corner. Now, these edges aren't serged, but they are really thick, but we do have a bit of fraying on the edges, so I'm just bearing that in mind, being careful. So I started my block 50 by 50 block method, so I'm just filling in that bit, and I stitched the little bits down here. I'm gonna have to get this out soon again, and you can see at the back everything that I stitched on there. So yeah, not too much work done on that, but it's progress. So no matter how little, it's still progress. Shouldn't take that much to stitch that little bit because it's only colours to complete that corner. So yeah, I think the thing with these kits, I love doing them, but I don't have enough frames to keep them in the frame, so I'm having to keep swapping them over. And sometimes when you're stitching on quite a few kits, it can become quite tedious having to do that, like keep taking them out of frames and putting them in next ones. And yeah, it can get a little bit tedious after a while. So we've got one here. Now this one, you'd have seen this a few times, because I do remember showing it a few times on my channel. We've got Mickey and Minnie Mouse in the car. Now, I think I got this from something like FG Normal or something like that. I got it a while ago now, so I won't be able to leave links in the video because I don't, they might not come up. But yeah, I think it was from FG Normal, Mickey and Minnie. I saw somebody else stitching this on Instagram. Absolutely fell in love with it. Asked them where they got it from. They said. So I went on the hunt and I found it. So I got this as well. Now, I don't know if this is a DIY kit. I can't remember. The edges aren't serged on this one. The top margin's a bit thin, but it's kind of like a partial, a little bit like a partial, so it's not too bad. And I've done quite a bit on here actually. So that is how far I've got. Sorry if you can't see properly. I've done all this part here and down there. Worked on the car. Did the flower. Now, the part that I'm working on now is, oh, excuse me, is Minnie's hat. I've got my needle minder which says Crew Retreat April 23. Fly froggy give fly. So yeah, I must have took this to the April retreat last year. So yeah, that's how far I've got on there at the moment. I love it. I love it. So yeah, there's a bit more progress on that one. You can see all the progress at the back. Yeah. So yeah, I'm pleased with that one. Talking about retreats, there's actually, I didn't go on the retreat this April because I needed to put money away for my son's Isle of Man trip, which he's currently on at the minute. And I didn't book September either. Which is probably just as well that I didn't book September, because I think they go away this Friday, the retreat is, and it's this Friday that my son comes back from the Isle of Man, so I would have obviously had to stay behind for that, so it's a good job I didn't book it. So here's one that I don't think I started this one. No, I didn't start this one. It's a beaded cross stitch kit. It's of a cow. So cute. Tiny. Nice. So I think I had this as a review kit. But I didn't do it at the time because I hadn't used beads before. But I thought I'll give it a go. I just hadn't got round to doing it yet because obviously with all my WIPs, I've got quite a few WIPs. Yeah, okay, baby. Baby. It's because I'm talking to you all, that's what it is. My cat is running about at the minute. So now we've got, I don't think I started this one as well. No, I didn't. It's a Mickey Mouse kit, a long one. It's an actual 35 by 90 centimetres. I didn't start it yet, so it'd be a waste of time showing you that one. All in there, ready to start. We've got one in here. Now this one's a counted cross stitch. Sorry about the glare, the sun is... yeah, that's a bit better. Sorry about that, guys. I can't believe it. While I was out, it had been absolutely tipping it down the rain, and now the sun's come out. So this one is Whispers by the Wind, and it is, oh sorry, in the gloaming, or glooming, whatever you want to call it, from 2016. I don't think I had it in 2016. I had it a bit later than that. So far on here, no, that's not that one, that's another one. So I didn't think that was it because I thought I'm doing this on hand-dyed fabric. So far with that one, I do apologise about the creasiness. It's a bit creased, so I do apologise about that. So far, I've got up to there on that one. So I'm currently stitching the mausoleum on it. And yeah, quite like that. I'm stitching that on a 14 count hand-dyed Ada, by the way. And yeah, I quite like that one. I haven't worked on it in a while though. Some of these kits I haven't worked on in a while, but I will get to it. Now the other kit that was in the design, oh sorry, the other kit that was in the package, I don't think I've got a big picture of it. It's just, and I don't think I can show you the chart either. Let me just take the chart off because I don't think that's allowed. But we've got this one. So it's supposed to say you, me and a cup of tea. Now I think I was stitching this for my friend actually in the West Midlands. So that is how far I've got up to on there at the moment. That is another counted cross stitch whip. It's not bad that. I wonder why I've unstitched part of you. I'll have to get back to that one and get it nice and completed. Get it nice and finished. So yeah. Oh, I'm sorry about me yawning, guys. Anyone would think I hadn't gone to sleep last night. So the next one, this has been quite a bit of a long whip. I've got it in my Mickey Mouse bag that I brought from a retreat. Now I got this is handmade by Ladybird. Now I remember I brought this from a retreat about 4 years ago, 4 years ago. And I bought this before I'd even got to the retreat. I was messaging on Facebook and while I was on the way to the retreat, and I'd ordered it, so I picked it up while I was there. I absolutely love it. So in here, we've got, I'm going to show you through there because I'm going to struggle to get that back in. It's a Harry Potter silhouette. And so far on that, I did quite a bit on this one. This is another DIY kit, but this one was quite good because there wasn't that many colours with this one. That is how far I've got. So yeah, that's how far I've got on that one. I'm about halfway there. Am I? No, I'm not halfway there. Sorry, yeah, definitely not halfway there. I'm about 3/4 of the way there. So yeah. Nice that one, isn't it? So seeing all these kits, I'm like, oh, you're gonna have to get that one back out again and start some work on it. And I'll have to get them back out and start more work on it. But yeah, so that is that one. I have got a needle minder in here, but I think the back's come off it. Yeah, it's got Mad Stitches Retreat, February 2019. God, 2019. And it's 24 this year. So obviously 5 years ago I got this needle minder. So I've been going to the retreats for about 6 years now. Gee. Obviously we didn't go the year of the COVID because it was just impossible. You couldn't go during COVID. But yeah, anyway, this one I haven't started. This is the kit that my husband, hang on, no, I don't think I started this one. Yeah. I had one of these kits as a review kit. It was actually my first ever review kit that I had. Really started enjoying it. So my husband, for our anniversary, he actually bought me another one. He brought me this one. I've not started it yet, but I've got a lot of whips. A lot of whips. So the last one out this box, and I'll keep it to this video for now. Unless I show you the, mind you, I showed you the big one not so long ago. Yeah, I'll show you the last one out this box, and I'll leave it there for now. So we've got, now you'd have seen this quite a few times because I started this back in 2018-19. It's a long dog sampler, and it is Death by Cross Stitch. Yeah. I don't even know where to start on this one. I haven't stitched on it in a while. Not because I don't like it, I do like it. But I kind of regret just using DMC black to stitch on it now, because it's alright, but the black can get a bit boring after a while. But I have got my stock. Now, because I didn't want it completely all black, I did incorporate some other colour into it. I think it's Dinky Dyes, and it was in the that's what it is. I don't think you can see it there. What's the name of it? Aussie Jewels. Dinky Dyes Aussie Jewels. Now, because I wanted a bit of colour in it, I wanted to kind of put colours here and there throughout the design. And I thought at least it'll make it a bit more interesting then. And it does. It does. And I like it. But a small part of me wishes I'd have did the whole thing. Not necessarily in Dinky Dyes, because that just would have cost through the roof. But a part of me thinks, oh, I forgot to put that tab back, that I should have stitched a lot of it in variegated threads. But here's where I am up to on there. Not done a whole lot more since I showed you last. Since I showed you last, I probably did maybe that little bit there and across there, if that. That's a close-up. My Death by Cross Stitch. It's stitched on 18 count Aida, and I'm stitching it 2/1, so the stitches are a little bit tight, but it's doable. So yeah, stitches are a bit tight, but it's doable. But it's alright. It's alright. It's yet another thing I want to start working on, but it's having the time to work on everything. Because sometimes, a lot of the time, I'll be lucky if I can work on anything. Because obviously, when you have kids and that, it's difficult to try and work on your craft sometimes if you're doing stuff with the little ones, which, to be honest, I wouldn't change it. But yeah, is that one. And this bag is also by Handmade by Ladybird. In fact, I think I might have brought this bag. It's got bees on it. I might have brought that one the same time as I bought the Mickey Mouse one. So, that is the end of that box. And I'm yawning. I want to yawn again. Oh dear me. So I've already got it. I'm sorry about that. I'm not normally like this for a video. It's just I think it's not stress, because I don't feel stress, but my son, like I said, he's gone on a school trip for 4 days. I'll do that in a minute. We dropped him off, well, I should say I dropped him off at school on Monday. And then they'd get they'd get the coach from school to the ferry, and then the ferry to the destination. So I dropped him off on Monday. He met up with his friends. I had to leave him in the library, and you know, when you get a bit, you can feel yourself getting a little bit emotional. I just said to him, I said, remember, Brandon, I said, have fun, but be safe. And I could feel my voice quivering a little bit, so I quickly went out then. But a few of us parents, we decided to stand at the front gates where the coach was and to wave them off when they went out. But they didn't come out till later, so we ended up waiting there about an hour. But they come out, went to get on the coach, and as Brandon had come out, I surprised him, I waved to him. And he got on the coach, and as feeling emotional again, as the coach went off, you had the parents waving, and me being me, I decided to do my crazy parents at the back and start going like that. So I was doing that. So yeah, it doesn't feel the same without him here. It's quieter. But obviously, it's not completely quiet because I still have my daughter. I'm still doing the school runs. Still looking after my husband and my cat. But I feel like something is missing. I feel like a little part of me is missing because, oh God, I love both my kids. But Brandon, he's more of a mum kind of person, where my daughter, she's more of a daddy's girl. My son, he's more of a mum's lad. Whenever I go out to do the shopping and that, he always wants to come with me to give me a hand with the shopping and everything. And I just feel like that little part of me, that little shadow, was missing. So I'm looking forward to when he gets back. I just hope he's having a good time. I think he is. We had an update yesterday or the day before when they'd got there later the night to say they got there safe. And a few members of the public on the ferry commented on how well behaved the whole group was. So they're very pleased with them. And yesterday they got to do a lot of kayaking and everything. Saw a picture of my son. So yeah, he's back on a Friday. So I must admit, I'll be glad when he's back home. Back home where he belongs. No, I'm not one of them bubble wrap mums where you wrap your child in bubble wrap. But it's still, it's child, isn't it? You're going to be like that. So yeah, I'll be glad when he comes back on Friday. Get that little bit of part of me back. So yeah, anyway, I'm going to leave it there for now. I'm going to go and get myself a coffee because I've had nothing to drink at all yet today. I've had a bit of breakfast but nothing to drink. Fluids is most important. And the cat is literally staring me out now from the landing, as if to say, yes, you, I want feeding. So he's giving me the look. He's giving me the eye. So yeah, I best go and feed my cat. So anyway, guys, I hope you've enjoyed the video. I've enjoyed making it. Now I'll do a part 3, because obviously there's all the kits downstairs. Hopefully I'll do a colouring chat soon if I can find where on earth I've put my tripod. If I find that, I will do a colouring chat. So anyway, I'm going to get going. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have, please feel free to give the video a big thumbs up. I would really appreciate that. If you're not subscribed to the channel, then please feel free to press that subscribe button. I would love to have you here. I will not bite your head off. Thank you to everyone that does join in on the channel as well in the videos. It really does mean a lot. And I'm gonna get going now, so before I start yawning anymore. So I hope you all enjoy the rest of your week, and I'll see you soon. So goodbye for now, guys. Bye.